Hello friends, this is Vivek and today I come back with another new programming, another new series programming. This is just simple series programming, as simple as like water. Okay, there is no reaction, nothing. Okay, the reaction mean what? I am talking about chemistry as I use the word water. But this is just simple series programming. I am going to use a function, and with using that function I am going to execute the program. Okay, so before start my video I would like to say you that if you really like this video, then press the like button and subscribe my channel to get more videos, and also hit the bell icon button to get notification when I upload new videos. Okay guys, so let's start. See here, I am going to open my compiler, and I am going to find the sum value of this series. The series is 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 and plus 1 by 8 plus so on, and it will continue up to 1 by 2 to the power n, and we have to take the value of n from user. So at first, see here, that is 1 means 1 by 2 to the power 0, then 1 by 2, that means 1 by 2 to the power 1, then 1 by 4, that is 1 by 2 to the power 2, that means 2 square, then 1 by 8, that is 1 by 2 cube, then what will be the next value? 1 by 2 to the power 4. So I think you got the logic. So see here, I am going to use the pow function, and for that I have to use the math.hrefile. Okay. So, and one more thing, I am going to use all the three loop for executing this programming. For loop, while loop, and do while loop. I am going to show how to do this with using all the three loop. Okay. So see here, this is I and n, two variable which I am taking in integer data type. Then I have to take a data type. I have to take a variable that is sum, and I take it in float variable, float data type. Okay, because see here, the what is the final? I have to pin the final value of sum, na. So this can be a floating point result, because here is the division. Okay, so we have to take the variable sum in float data type. Okay, so here I am taking the value of n, and I scan it. Then I declare that sum equals to 0. Okay, initially, and for I equals to 0, I less than equals to n, I plus plus, that means I will start from 0 and it will continue up to n. So what is high here? I is the, that see here, 1 by 2 to the power 0, 1 by 2 to the power 1, 1 by 2 square, 1 by 2 cube, and the last value will be what? 1 by 2 to the power n. So this n will continue, I will continue up to n, and I will start from 0. Why 0? Because see here, the first digit is 1, so 1 by 2 to the power 0, that is equals to 1. The next value is 1 by 2 to the power 1, so I start from basically 0, and it will continue up to n, 1 by 2 to the power n. So this n is the value of I, the value of final I. Okay, finally the value of I will be n, and the initially the value of I is 0. 1 by 2 to the power 0, that means the value of I is initially 0. So I will start from 0, and I will continue up to n, I plus plus, and see here, sum equals to sum plus 1 by this one. Okay, this 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4, the 1 by 8. So this one is here. Okay, sum equals to sum plus 1 by power of 2 comma I. Power of 2 comma I means 2 to the power I, that is sum equals to sum plus 1 by 2 to the power I. Why 2 to the power I? The previous value of sum is what? 0 for initially. So sum will be, for I equals to 0, sum will be what? Sum equals to 0 plus, so let me write here. Okay. Mm, okay, 1 minute. See here. Sum equals to sum plus means, at first the initial value of sum is 0. So 0 plus power of 2 comma I means 2 to the 1 plus 1 divided by power of 2 comma I means 1 by 2 to the power I. Here is the value of I is 0. So 1 by, that will be 1 by 2 to the power 0, that means 1, 2 to the power 0. So let me write here 2 to the power 0. Okay. So 0 plus 1 by 2 to the power 0, that means 1. So 0 plus 1 equals to 1. So at first, when I equals to 0, the sum is 1. Then the value of I will increase by 1, and the value of sum will be what? Now the sum value is 1. So that is equals to 1. So now the sum value is 1. So for the I equals to 1, the sum will be 1 plus 1 by 2 to the power I. So for the next step, sum will be what? Sum will be that equals to previously sum 1 plus 1 by 2 to the power I. Here the I is 1. So 1 by 2 to the power 1. 1 by 2 to the power 1. Okay. So 1 by 2 to the power 1 means what? 1 by 2. So 1 plus 1 by 2. See here. 1 plus 1 by 2. Then for the next step, for the next case, when the value of I is 2. When the value of I is 2. See here is the value of I is 1. So for the next case, the value of I is 2. So then sum will be what? That is 1 plus 1 by 2. Previously the value of sum is what? 1 plus 1 by 2. So previously 1, let me write here. 1 plus 1 by 2. That is the previous value of sum. This value. So sum equals to sum plus. So we have to add the previous value of sum. Na? So 1 plus 1 by 2. So let me, okay, I use here a first bracket. So this is the previous sum value. Then 1 by power of 2 comma I. Power of here the I is 2. So power of 2 comma I means 2 to the power 2. As the I value is 2. So 2 to the power 2, that is 4. So 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. See here. 1 plus 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4. Then for the value of I 3, the next value of sum will be what? 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8. So like this it will continue up to 1 by 2 to the power n. If the suppose n value is see here, n value is 1 by 4, sorry, 2 to the power 2, that means the one n value is 2. So I will continue up to 2 na. I will continue up to 2, and for that the value of sum will be what? 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4, that I wrote here. Okay, sum equals to 1 plus, sorry, 1 by 2. This is the previous value of sum na. Then I equals to 2. For I equals to 2, 1 by 2 to the power 2. 1 by 2 to the power 2 means 1 by 4. 1 by 4. So for the value of n equals to 2, the series will be what? Up to 1 by 4. For I equals to n equals to 2 na. Here is 1 by 4, that means 2 square. 2 square means 2 to the power 2. So the value of n is 2. So for the, and finally we will print the sum. Okay, so this will be the final result. So I think now it is clear. Okay, then see, then when I will use again while loop, then the final value of sum will be what? The result, the total result will be the final value of sum. Okay, so we have to again initialize the value of sum, that is 0, and I is also 0. You have to again initialize the value of I, is that is 0, because after executing this for loop the value of I will be what? N plus 1. It for the for loop, when I am using for loop, the final value of I is n, and then the value of I will be n plus 1, and it will for this case the loop will be it will be the out of the loop. So uh, the body part will not be going to execute it when I equals to n plus 1. So finally value of I is n plus 1. So after executing this loop the value of I is n plus 1, and the value of sum is the total sum, okay, the total sum up to the value of n in this series. If I am taking the value of n is 3, so the value of sum will be what? The this result will be the value of sum final. So after executing this loop, so we have to again initialize the value of n and I and sum, that is equals to 0. So here I am only using the method how to write in while loop. Okay, so then when I am using again do while loop, then again I have to initialize the value of sum and I with 0. So at last it will print the sum. Okay, so see here I am going to execute this program. Okay, see here, enter the value of n. Suppose 3, I am taking the value of n 3. 3 means 2 to the power 3. That means it will print up to 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8. So using for loop the result is 1.88, using while loop the result is 1.88, and using do while loop the result is 1.88. Okay, now I think this much is clear. If you have any doubt, then please uh, don't forget to write it in comment box, and so that's all for today.